What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kart Smart TV. Today we're going to be working on another club car. Something a little simple. As always, most of the time it's kind of simple. Seems like it's big, but it's not. '99 gas club car, and I hit the pedal. The solenoid can click, you can hear it click wide open. I've got nothing out of my starter generator. And so, to test if you're getting voltage to the starter generator, to make sure, you can get you a probe or a meter. Today I'm going to be using my digital probe. This one will light up and tell me right here in that window what the voltage is. But normally, you're going to use just your standard voltmeter, and you're going to put your negative lead on the negative of the battery pack. Okay, first you're going to touch your battery, make sure you're seeing good voltage there, which we are. Okay, so when you do this, you're probably going to need an extra set of hands, one to be able to push the gas pedal. So your white wire is the wire that comes from the solenoid that transfers the voltage over to the starter generator. It's normally hooked up here. So when you do that, when that's up there like that, you're going to take your probe and you're going to put it right there on that lug when your wire's hooked up there, and then you're going to push the pedal, and this should light up the same number you've seen at the battery down there. You might see, it said 12.7, you might actually see like 12.6 or 12.5 here, and that's just the load that it's put into the starter generator. And I did have 12.5 going into my starter generator, and it would not move. So we've got to put a starter generator on it. To start with, you're going to get the 10mm nuts off of your wires here, off of your ground strap that hangs off of the frame right here. Okay, that's on the side of the starter generator. The white one is on the top of the starter generator. And then you're going to have your charging wire. This wire right here hooks to this little position, and you probably won't be able to see that lettering too well right there because it's just so faded out now and got junk in it. But that will say DF on it. This is where yellow wire is hooked to it. So this wire runs straight into your voltage regulator inside your control box down there, where your solenoid, your fuses, the voltage regulator, micro switches, and all that are contained in that little box there up front. And so you take an 8mm wrench and get the nut out of the way, pull that out of the way, and then you're going to have right down here, you're going to have where you have this bolt in there like that. You're going to just take this bolt all the way out of the way, right by the muffler, the exhaust pipe that runs over top of the engine right here. You're going to have two 14mm bolts that hold the starter generator to the bracket that comes off the engine. You got to move those out of the way completely. Then you'll be able to pull the starter generator out of the back from your access panel compartment there. Just like that. Alright, so after you get it out and you got your new starter ready to go back in, you have to remember to keep this looping wire here and remember what the positions are, because they are stamped. They say A1 and F1. So when you go back with your starter generator that's new, you just want to match those positions up on the new starter generator. Alright guys, there's the loop wire back on the new starter generator. And so now we're going to get this thing in here. Okay. Going to get our front 14mm bolts put back in. Now I'm putting the adjustment bolt back in. Now you just tighten back up your nuts on the engine bracket, the ones that are there and there. So you take your crowbar when you're going to tighten it and you just put it underneath the starter generator, and then you push down. I just used my knee and forced every bit that I had down on it, and my belt is super tight. That thing should never slip or come loose. But we're going to get these front nuts and bolts tightened up and give her a start and see what happens. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright guys, so that's pretty much how you get that starter generator in and out of a Club Car DS. Now you just put your cover back on. Appreciate you watching, guys. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you got any questions about it, feel free to reach out to us, give us a call, hit us up on the comment section there on the channel, and we'll try to answer all the questions you may have about this repair here. And as always, guys, hit that thumbs up, grab that bell, make sure you get all the new notifications that's coming out with the videos we're going to put out on the channel in the next few weeks here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Keep on keeping on. And as always, God bless you all.